so beautiful to see all of your smiling faces out there. Thank you so much for joining us today and for supporting this event. And I want to welcome you to DMC and Downtown Greens live performance event. Yay! All the amazing performers that you will enjoy here today have come together in the hopes of raising awareness and funds for the wonderful organization of Downtown Greens. On the call for artists flyer that we sent out, in March, we stated for the artists that the themes of today's show would be gardening, obviously, the spirit of sharing, and nature's bounty. And we chose those because we felt those topics were true to the goals of Downtown Greens. But as the pieces started to come in, we realized that because of this very difficult year we have all had, it had created other themes that the artists wanted to explore. Community, overcoming isolation, self-reflection, realizing that we are not alone, and finding ways to move forward. I think you will find all of this and more in today's show. The performing arts is a creative circle. To bring a performance to life, it takes writers, directors, choreographers, composers, singers, dancers, actors, musicians. It takes costumers. It takes artists that make light. It takes artists that make sound. It takes someone taking the tickets and somebody painting the sets and somebody cleaning up afterwards. It takes a community of people who share the same goal of sharing their talents with others. To complete our creative circle, it takes you, an audience, to see and feel and absorb the ideas we present, and to let your imagination soar and fly with ours. A very dear choreographer that I used to work with in New York, she used to tell her audiences that she hoped that they would find at least one piece in this show that speaks to them and opens their heart. And this I hope for you, our audience, as you join our creative circle today. Thank you so much, and enjoy the show! Then I should follow my...
My Life with a Gardener by Bob Hickok. Door, firecrackers closed. I find her at the sundry drawer, prowling for twine. I'm nothing she sees. There's a tornado in her hair. Her face is streaked with dirt, like markings applied before the rituals of drums. watched her shadow break free and tend the next row of corn. Her hands enter soil like needles, making the promise of a dress from cloth. In December, she begins smelling lilacs. By February, she sees the holes peppers burn through snow. I see her. She's the last green thing I need. When finally she's pushed inside by the rude hands of dusk. I set down my life for her skin, taught all day how to smell like the sun. And the 100 directions of her hair and eyes that look through me to flowers that only open their mouths to speak with the moon. Once upon a time, I would lay beside a man who would make me feel like nothing could take him from me. Once I thought forever was real. I thought my life was ideal. I thought that nothing could steal it, you see. Once I learned how wrong I had been, that sometimes dreams can cave in, and what then? Once I learned the hard way, faith in never after was done, and I gave up ever wondering when love would come and find me again. And
Hello, everybody. This is a tall mic here for a short person. Here we go. My name is MiCKi. I've got 4 original poems I'm going to read for you. The first one is called Spring in a Runner's Step. This is a shout out to all the area runners in Fredericksburg that you see running around. We often run by this beautiful building and take photos, and I never knew what it was, so it's nice to be back here and participating in this beautiful event. This is called Spring in a Runner's Step. A morning stretch of waking muscles, eyes excited at the window, full of the bright green of spring, dressed in vibrant colors and out the door to run with the breeze, a calling of growth as birds construct and strengthen their nests, singing songs to the rhythm of quickening steps, blossoms in purple, yellow shades, sporting the same hues as the chosen sunglasses dimming the glare, a blaze red of the sun joining the chorus. Fragrances from the trees ignite a reaction of a sneeze, running next into a wafting of lavender. A chuckle at the garden delight, passing quickly as joints warm to speed, the need for a drink of water from the flask, with a splash to the grass as a thanks for the motivation to finish the goal and start the day. Thank you. This next one is, these next 3 are actually original works that were published in various anthologies, 2 of which are from the Riverside Writers, a local Fredericksburg writing group that I'm a part of. This is from Rappahannock Voices, and all of these books are available on Amazon. This one is called Her Flowering Audience. It's using the imagery of a theater performance and a flower in dramatic bloom. Her flowering audience. Smiling faces of the flowers project a happy audience to her awe, flaunting tart fragrances as daunting as the dark with a backlit proscenium to the intangible flaws of the grand drape. The sunflowers dance in laughter as the script plays out a scene to climax. She reacts to the gasps and the wilting limbs, some rising actions and collapse. Smelling the scent of impending showers, they all cower and applaud to prevent a new casting of fasting and magnificent waste of a talented, uninhibited crew. Yet all hesitation is a cause for hydration, whether a relentless pursuit to conclusion. Engorged and inhaling the air from laughter, encores, and asides, she stumbles to the wings and drips in persistent sweat, the indicator of exhaustion. The blooms soak it up and squall for them all, waving and swaying for the gentle curtain call before she hides away in the fly loft. A monologue to the sun-setting fade into a quiet ad-lib in honor of her devotees. This next one is from the Riverside Writers Anthology called Rappahannock Review. This is my poem called Footprints in the Grass. It is written in the form of the beloved poem Footprints in the Sand that many of you are familiar with. So this is Footprints in the Grass. One day I was skipping through a field enjoying nature. At each step I noticed an odd color in the green palette I traveled. Sometimes there was one large mass. Other times, several bits of color sprayed out in mock design. This bothered me because I noticed that no other hands inspected the display. So I said to the nature about me, "What is this mess you leave for me?" And nature gave no reply, reminding me that the times I see this trash, it is only my set of footprints in the grass. So I pick it up. Thank you. This last one was published in Poet's Domain back in 2007. I pulled this up because it was called Creating a Green Scene. It was a bit of a challenge taking a line from the famous poet Lawrence Binyon in his poem called The Burning of the Leaves. And the line that I chose to write my poem from is, "Earth cares for her own ruins, not for ours." And this is called Creating a Green Scene. Mother of the land, soil to sand, objects born, living, dead, and absorbed, left behind to get composted, eaten, evaporated. Human flesh stored in a box or ceramic jar as dust, with the emotional remnant of another's memory, the childish tear, the spousal worry of debt, the pain of loneliness where nowhere to rest bereft. Nothing to eat that will dissipate the screams, crying to mother when father ignores, no ears to hear and no response from the land. Mother only to sand, and we are not grit, lest we plant the brain in a reflection of it. She smiles upon her tiniest green sprout, hears no worry or doubt as all of her children sing into the morning of the sun, a droplet to moisten gently, plummeting at high sky speeds, touchdowns absorbed with excess dripping from the curve of the curled leaf and taken in by thirsty dirt. A drink is shared. We smile with delight at this interaction and hope for a turn to play with more passion, yet she looks us over recurrent and again, never acknowledging our desire to be touched. Impatient, we toss technology to the sky in attempts to trigger a response, only to feel disregarded and lost. When the reply she targets to the sea or glaciers, we turn our craniums in forceful feign of satisfaction to work on green salvation as a relentless distraction from a single statement of truth. Earth cares for her own ruins, not for ours. Thank you.
for the answers. Look for God and life on distant planets. Have your faith in the ever after, while each of us holds inside the map to the labyrinth. Heaven's here on earth. We create the pain and the suffering and the beauty in this world. Heaven's here on earth. In our faith in humankind, in our respect for what is earthly, in our unfaltering belief in peace and love, understanding. I've seen the angels wearing the disguise, ordinary people leading ordinary lives, filled with love, compassion, forgiveness, and sacrifice. Heaven's in our hearts, in our faith in humankind, in our respect for what is earthly, in our unfaltering belief in peace and love and understanding. Here on earth, if we have faith in humankind and respect for what is earthly, and an unfaltering belief, the truth is divinity. Heaven's here on earth. Temple, the world is our church. Heaven's here on earth. If we have faith in humankind and respect for what is earthly, and an unfaltering belief in peace and love and understanding, this could be heaven here on earth. ring. Let's resolve to start all over, make a new beginning. Don't get me wrong, I live life and live right. But when you wake up and look around, everything that's going down all wrong. See, we need to change it now, this world with too few happy endings. Can resolve to start all over, make a new beginning. Start all over, start all over, start all over, start all over. World is broken to fragments and to pieces. Once we're joined together in a unified whole. But not too many stand alone, it's too much separation. Can resolve to come together in the new beginning. Start all over, start all over, start all over, start all over. We can break the cycle, we can break the chain, we can start all over in the new beginning. We can learn, we can teach, we can share the myths, the dreams, the prayers, the notion we can do better, change our lives and paths, create a new world. Start all over, start all over. Wanna wake up and know where I'm going. Say I'm ready, say I'm ready. Wanna go where the rivers are overflowing. I'll be ready, I'll be ready. I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. If it's love flowing freely, I'm ready, I'm ready. If the waters can redeem me, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. Wanna wake up, wanna know where I'm going. Wanna go where the rivers are overflowing. I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready, wash over me. I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready to let the rivers wash over me. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Act 2. There we have another bunch of amazing pieces for you to enjoy. So relax and sit back in the shade. Nice little shady audience space, so enjoy. I did want to make a really quick announcement. I know there was some kind of issue at the beginning of people trying to make a debit card payment, and I think the ladies at the box office have figured out how to do that, not so much by using the debit card, but by people going into the PayPal account to make the donation directly yourself. I am so untechnological, but if you ask them, they will tell you how to do that. So thank you very much. Enjoy Act 2. Yay, thank you. Okay.
What I Would Like to Grow in My Garden by Catherine Regal.
Peonies, heavy and pink, like 80s bridesmaids dresses, and scented just the same.
Sweet pea, because I like clashing smells, and I used to have a car in college, a Datsun, with a tendency to backfire.
Sugar snap peas, which I might as well call memory bites, because they taste like being 14 and still mourning being uprooted from the horse farm that I had to be taken out of at 10.
Also sage, mint, and thyme, the clocks of summer.
And watermelon and blue lobelia.
Lavender for the bees, and because I hate all fake lavender smells.
To slice and place on toasted bread with lettuce and...
With or without the B or the L.
I'd like to plant sweet alyssum that smells like honey and peace.
And for it to bloom even when it's hot. And also lilies. So I have something left to look at when the rabbits come.
They always come.
They're always hungry.
And I think I'm done protecting one sweet thing from another.
Just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. lips of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or ask the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The otter and the heron are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or let the eagle tell you where he's been? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, for whether we are white or copper-skinned, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain, need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
We saw birth and death. Can we be still? What makes you kind? From where comes your sparkling mind? What's that I see? I think it's the wild. What's the fear of God in me?
all for coming out today. It turned out to be a beautiful day to sit in the shade and watch other people perform. The weather is just lovely for that. I want to thank you all so much for coming out to Downtown Greens today. I really want to thank Dance Matrix for hosting this event here. The performances have been inspiring and beautiful, and I wasn't even sure what to expect when she said, hey, we want to bring a dance troupe or two over and have them dance in your garden. And I was like, oh, okay. But it turned out to be beautifully inspiring and moving, both literally and figuratively. So I do want to ask a question. Who has not been here before? A lot of you. This is your first time here at Downtown Greens. Welcome to Downtown Greens. Thank you so much for coming out today. I'm so glad you're here. Just to tell you a little bit about what we do, our mission statement is in 3 parts. We want to support food security, we want to provide free education, and we want to provide a beautiful park-like setting for those community members around us and in Fredericksburg, Stafford, Spotsy. And that sounds beautiful, it sounds lovely and list-like, but to let you know a little more about what that looks like in reality, when we say we support food security, we grow food here. We have dozens of trees that provide food in our upper garden. We have a number of gardens up there where we grow food for the community that we give away for free. Last year we grew 1,500 pounds of food just in our education garden that we then got to give away at our free farm stand that we set up every Thursday right on Princess Anne Street. Thank you. We're very proud of ourselves and all of our volunteers to make it happen. Every Thursday we have a free farm stand where we give away food. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome to come volunteer. They are welcome to donate more food. We have people bringing eggs. We have other farmers bringing produce. And everyone is welcome to get in line with their bag. They don't have to take what we give them. They get to select what they want. It's organically grown. And it's one of the more rewarding experiences that we get to experience here. Sorry to double word you there. The other way that we support food security is that we have gotten all of our permits in order, which is a task unto itself, to build a free food fridge, a free food pantry, and that will also provide free Wi-Fi by the bus stop on the corner of Dixon Street and Princess Anne. We have all of our permits, and building will be starting soon. Again, we're always looking for support. If you ever want to donate food or time to help us make that a working thing, we would really appreciate it. As for free education, we have free classes, we have free fitness in the garden, and we also have a free youth farm program where every year we bring children in from the surrounding community that get to learn how to plant food from seed to seed. They take the seed, they put it in the ground, they nurture it, they watch it grow, they get to pick it, harvest it. We have chefs come from the community to teach them how to cook it. They get to invite their families. We have family dinners monthly where they get to pick the food they grew, learn how to cook it, and present this beautiful meal to the folks that live with them in their households. It is a beautiful experience. We can't wait to start doing it again now that we are mask-free outside. And it really, sorry, I'm getting a little moved just talking about it. It really is a beautiful experience, and that is how we try to support food security here in our area and free education in our area. And as for the beautiful park-like setting, well, we kind of nailed that one too. You know, we're surrounded by a beautiful park here, and we're really glad you guys got to come out and take a look. Just so you know, this is only half of our park. This is what we call the lower garden because it's lower than everything else. And across the street, you will find our upper garden. That's where we grow our food. So I really encourage you to check it out. If you ever want an official tour, this coming Friday at 4 p.m., we have a sip and see. You can come, you can have a beverage. We will take you on a tour of both gardens, tell you how we started, tell you what we're doing, and tell you everything that's going on in the gardens. It's a really fun time, so check it out if you can. Another thing we have going on is we are hoping to expand what we do. We are very happy here in our 2.8 acres, but we know that we can do more. We know that we can support a larger community. And in doing that, we are looking to purchase 56 acres in the city of Fredericksburg. This 56 acres is the last existing farmland in Fredericksburg. It has living wetlands on it, mature trees. It is a beautiful gem of conservation, and it is just down the street from us. To get these 56 acres, we are trying to raise $2 million. Not today, but maybe in the next few months or so. If you are interested at all in helping us purchase that land so we can expand the community support, so we can provide even more education, and so we can provide opportunities for up-and-coming farmers, please let us know. I'm right there at the table. You can always go on our website. We call it the buffer land right now. We're going to come up with a much better name, of course, once we get the $2 million. But if you have any questions, please visit me at the table. Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you, Dance Matrix. Thank you, Beverly, for making this happen. It is a beautiful evening, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you so much.
When the night falls down, I wait for you and you come around, and the words are alive. The sound of kids on the street outside. And you walk into the room. You pull me close, and we start to move. And we're spinning with the stars above. And you lift me up in a wave of love. Oh, babe, do you know what that's worth? Oh, heaven is a place on earth in heaven. Love comes first.
sleeping? Are you afraid? We've been waiting for this meeting. Oh, Superman, are you with me when I am too weak? Oh, Mother, are you dreaming of me in your sleep? We have come for you, and we're coming in peace. Mothership will take you on higher, higher. This world you live in is not a place for someone like you. Come on, let us take you home. It's time to go. You are infected. Come as you are. Don't be scared of us, you'll be protected. I guess you are a different kind of human. I guess you are a different kind of human. We have come for you, and we're coming in peace. Mothership will take you on higher, higher. This world you live in is not a place for someone like you. Come on, let us take you home. There is a flaw in man-made matters, but you are pure, and we have to get you out of here. We have come for you, and we're coming in peace. Mothership will take you on higher, higher. This world you live in is not a place for someone like you. Come on, let us take you home. We have come for you, and we're coming in peace. Mothership will take you on higher, higher. This world you live in is not a place for someone like you. Come on, let us take you home. Is anyone out there? Am I home? Am I home?
The Garden by Lola Ridge. bountiful givers. I look along the years and see the flowers you threw. Anemones and sprigs of gray, sparse heather of the rocks. Or a wild violet. Or a daisy from a daisied field. But each your best. I might have worn them on my breast to wilt in the long day. I might have stemmed them in a narrow vase and watched each petal sallowing. I might have held them so mechanically till the wind winnowed all the leaves and left upon my hands a little smear of dust. Instead, I hid them. I hid them in the soft, warm loam of a dim, shadowed place. By the memories of stars and the wide eyes of dead poets that love me and that I love. Deep, deep where none may see, not even ye who gave. It's about my soul and your beautiful garden. Program in your hand, you will see that this concludes our offering for this afternoon. I would love to thank you so much for coming and sharing it with us. And have a wonderful evening.